Alright, so now how are you all? And today we will be we will be continuing our PHP project. Fine. So now what we have done is, let me just show you what we have done still. Okay, so let's just start exam. Fine. Open this. Well, we have localhost slash hospital project. Okay, so what we have done is this thing, and we have done about this button, and now we have to make this signin.php file. Okay, so now let's head down to sublime text. Okay, it's a sublime text. So now what we need to do is make this signin.php file. Okay, so well, you can just name this as index.html. It's all right, it's not an issue. But if you want to add some PHP code in this in future, then you need to do. Then let's just skip it as index.php file. Okay, so well, you can just comment. You can just add comments like pressing Control and slash key. You will get this kind of text in HTML. All right. So this is, let me say this as a form for signing. Okay, form for signing. All right. And now for here, you can in CSS you will get another type. Press Control and slash, and you will see like this. So this is what is in CSS. So name designs here. Okay, so well, this is a kind of CSS tag, and we don't, well, you can just keep it like this. Okay. So now let me just explain you what we will be doing is. We will now be making the signin.php. Okay, but how should a person add down here? This thing should be kept in the hands of the head of the either hospital, or you can say. Right. And well, this should be kept in the hands of the person who is handling this hospital. So let's just head down to localhost slash php my admin. Let's just change this to php my admin. I want to take you to that site, and this is how it looks like. Okay, so when we need to make one new database, I will show you how to do the whole thing. Don't worry for that. But for now, let's just start with our PHP file. So this is the code of PHP. Just it's just a code. Starting codes we write like this. As for the HTML, we write like this, and end it like this. For PHP, we write like this and this. Alright. So now let me just explain you what we will be doing. We will What we are doing is we are giving an action to a file that is signin.php, and from where the user will be allowed to go into the add patients page. Okay, and this get method I explained in my last video, so you just check it out there. All right, so well, let's just now write here dollar username. Okay, so now username is not like a currency for either kind of country. Okay, so in PHP we have variables starting with dollar. Okay, so this is why I have written like this, and it is equal to dollar underscore get should be in capital. You need to understand that. And here type this what we have given is name, it's username. Okay, Control C and Control. So well, let's just get me a minute. We will be designing a little bit here also. Placeholder should be kept as enter your password. Right. So well, let's just copy this part once again. Paste it here. Enter your username. Fine. So this is what we will be doing. Okay, so let's just reload this. See here, it just came for a second because I had turned on the autofill. Now let me just reload once again. You will see here. Okay, see, enter your username, enter your password. Fine, working. Okay, and we need to add one more thing. Add here, what we need is this should be like requi required. This thing is really important. So without adding this to, the person cannot enter our website. So this is required, and we will be doing one more thing, that is just keeping here, type your font and put on asterisk. Font size should be around 7, that is the smallest size in the HTML. Okay, and face is not needed, but color is needed. Color is should be red, that is it is required. See, it looks like this. Okay, 7th is the largest, and let's just change this to 1. Not an issue. Okay, so it's just trial and error. Okay, so it's below. Well, what we need to do is just head on. I think we would be doing is this should be up top and this should be at the bottom. So add, so just remove this from here, Control X, Control V, and add one BR tag once again. Okay, so well, let's see what's happening. Okay, so it's like this. I'll just remove these things. Control S. Let's just head on to slash font. Okay, fine. Okay, nice, not an issue. Well, let's just see what is here. We'll remove these things. Okay, remove this part also, this is also, and username asterisk, Control R. Okay, looks pretty nice. Let's just add here font color, at least color, COLOR, color to be as red. Okay, so till then it will work properly, it will look nice. See, it will looking nice, it's looking nice, right? Okay, so now add this thing after password also, just copy and paste it there. Okay, so well, this thing also looks nice, just keep one space here, so it's looking perfectly nice. Now below this button page, add one more font only. Font, okay, it's not font, sorry. Actually, I should do this in the last video, but right now it just came into my mind. So sorry for this. Color is to be red, and shape size should be of 1. So it's really small. This equals required. Control S, reload. Well, this looks nice. It's not an issue. Okay, so now I want you all to make these things look perfect and look fine to see. Okay, I just told you about CSS in the last video. Okay, so this is where index.php comes. Now let's go to PHP, please. So don't forget to add one semicolon. This is where the people go wrong. So you need to add semicolon after every statement or every variable in PHP file. Don't forget about that. Let's make $PSW equals $_get, and let's see what was the name here. Well, okay, so it's PSW itself. Control C. Let's just paste it here. Okay, perfectly fine. Okay, so now what I want you all to do is to just head down to this localhost /php my admin, and here click on new. Okay, so now you need to create, that is, I will be making hospital. I want this thing, and see that this we match in this one. Okay, so it has been created and its no table is found here. So now what we need to do is we need to create a table. So let's just make it users, and well, number of columns should be just increase it to 12, just random. So it's, let's write SNO, it should be integer, and here let me just show you, this is AI, this is auto increment. Okay, so it will increment by itself, it's 0 1 2 3 4 like that. Okay, so now let's just write with name, and this thing should be text. It's it's done. Password, well, this should be varchar. It looks nice. It's the length should be 255, and s time. That now what we will be doing here is we will be making this as a current timestamp. That is, when was this person added? So it would be date time. Well, I don't need the other ones. And if you are on the latest version of phpMyAdmin, then these all the lines will be ignored. Let's just save this, and this is perfectly done. So now let's just make a db connect or database connect file. So what we'll be doing is include db underscore connect.php. So we will be connecting to our database. Just copy this, press Ctrl N and paste it here. Save it. Let's see if we get autofilled sign. Okay, we haven't got it. So now you just need to save the file with the same name. That's why I told you to copy it. Okay. So let's save this. Okay, fine. So pub. So now let's just make a PHP tag once again here. Okay. So dollar username. See that if you are including here, then change this case to upper one, because else this username will not be used. Instead this username would be taken. Okay. So I want you all to be doing like. So it would be root if you have not done any circus with your exam files. Okay. So now let's just write database, just to keep this capital. Database to be kept as what we have kept here. Is it hospital? Right. It's hospital. Hospital. Head and don't forget to keep one semicolon. Dollar server equals localhost. So up. Now what we need to do is we need to make one password for this. Password to be kept as nothing. It will be blank. Because this jam doesn't come with any kind of password. Unless and until you haven't done any circus with it. Okay. So well, this is done. If not okay, so when it's down, let's make it one thing. $conn equals mysqli underscore. Let's just I have made some other projects. Let me just show you what is actually that. Well, where is it? Okay, so db connect. Where is db connect? I want for db connect actually. Yeah, so what we need to do is, let's open this db connect, and this is just a kind of a syntax, and you just need to copy this piece. Okay, so and just paste it here. Okay, so now let's just find and replace. What we need to find and replace is server name to be changed to server replace. Okay, control enter. I don't know what is happening. Server. Okay, just change it here now. Username, password, and database. Okay. So this is directly a kind of syntax. So just need to copy and paste it here. Maybe I will be adding in the description. You just copy from there itself. It's not an issue. Now let's just write if not dollar, not dollar conn, then echo. Okay. Now what is this echo? This echo means that we will be returning one string from that set. Okay. So it would be failed to connect colon, and well, now what we will be doing is we will be making dot and mysqli underscore error. Okay, and here it takes one more dollar $conn. So well, what is this dot about? Okay, so this dot is about we are just concatenating here. Concatenating means, let me just show you something in Python. What we do is we write something like print, and we keep an f string, and we keep a string down here, some string, and we use a curly bracket to keep one variable name, right? So this is what happens in PHP, that we use this variable, we use this thing for this. Okay, So these square brackets are represented by these dots in PHP. Okay, so you just now got about it. Fine. So now, okay, done. Super. So well, let's just head down to this place. So username and password would be given to the user or the person who is adding, and it would be directly given by the head of the hospital, right? So well, this is now done. This is not needed. So what we need is this. Okay. So now let's just make a $SQL, and here we will be putting one string, and $result equals my SQLi underscore query, and it should be $conn, what we have been taking from this place, dbconnect.php, and $SQL. It takes two parameters. Remember that. Okay, every time. Okay. So now what to be kept here? Let me just show you. Okay. So now head down to this place, and if you click on browse, then you get one syntax, PHP syntax down there. Just select it. Just select it and paste it down in the quotes. Don't forget that we have to keep in the quotes. Where, so now let's just, we are now adding where name, what we have kept is name. Okay. So name equals, and you have to keep one like this, dollar username, chota wala username, the small one. Okay, yeah, and well, we will be adding this validation after we have validated the user. Okay, so okay, fine. Now let's write if statement. If my SQLi underscore num underscore rows of dollar result be, let's say it's equal to 0. Okay, so equals to, okay, it's triple equals to it, we need to keep only double equals to 0. Fine. So now echo, for now we are just experimenting. Not okay. Not okay. Alright. And else if my SQLi underscore num underscore rows of dollar result be greater than 0, what does this thing mean? That the person is there in our database, right? So echo okay. And let's just head down and keep one else statement also. So in case if something else happens, like if the database is not connected or we have not started jam, something like that, then we will be doing this echo error, and what we need to error is dot my SQLi underscore error into bracket $conn. So well, we need to keep this as $conn. Okay, so this is what if else statement as in Python we are just implementing in PHP. Now let's just refresh this page, log in, and it's saying that is not okay. Alright, so this is what we are doing. So see, what happened is this index.php gave sent the details to the signin.php file. Now it checked if the username and password are present in our database, and it will be selecting all the things from the users where name is equal to $username. This $username where we got from is from here. Okay, so if now this is a kind of syntax from where the ping, or we can say, is sent to the database from where the person is allowed to do the work. Okay, so the database was sent as a connection, and it tried to check if any username with the username this, and well the password is not needed right now. Okay, so with this password we will be validating in the future in the further code in this else if statement. And here it's saying that the result returned is 0 because the rows we have not added our name, my name, right? So we have not added Devansh here. Fine. That's why this return not okay. Now let's just add these things itself. Control C, copy them, hit down to insert. Here you can see that. Just ignore this place. Write here name as this. Password as 123456. I just kept it there. And hit down to go. Fine. So now what I want you all is to just copy this thing. But well, we don't need to copy because we are not inserting anything. Right? We are not inserting anything. Fine. That's why we don't need to copy. But copy for now. Why not to copy? Just made one comment here. Press Ctrl and slash and paste it. We will need in the future actually to add the patients to our database. So now you just reload this and it's saying that's okay, fine. You are entered. You are able to enter my website. Fine. Now what we will be doing is select. Fine. Now copy these two things once again. Control C, copy again. Control V. Head down to home. We maintain this indentation types because you need to do that. Where password equals dollar $PSW. Right? So now let's just write if dollar result and now head down to if mysql sqli underscore num underscore rows of dollar result. Now this dollar result is renamed here, right? That's why we need to keep it be equal to 0. Then you need to echo check your password else if mysqli underscore num underscore rows of dollar result be greater than 0, then control C, control V, echo what you need to echo. You need to echo okay. Just give me a minute. So, okay, else don't forget to keep this else statement because this thing may help in many times. Else echo error. Copy the statement. Control S, save it. Just reload this. It's saying okay, you are fine. So now let's just hit to add something else in the password place, and it's saying that check your password. So this thing is done perfectly fine. Okay, so now we are able to log in. Okay, fine. Superb done. So what we will be now doing is making here. So now what I want you all is to just head down to Google and search for showing alert box. Okay, well just let me also go down to that place. Give me a few minutes. I need to connect to the internet. Okay, okay. Get me a few minutes, right? Till then, please do like and share this video, guys. Please, because these things take a lot of more time and effort to make such videos. Okay, so now let's just head down to how to alert in PHP using JavaScript. How to show alert messages. Okay, so just head down to any website. It will show proper message. It will show something nice. Okay, so this is like, but let's see if we have something else. I want something else actually. Let's just head down to this place. Echo. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. Okay, just copy this. Control C, copy. And now we need to close this. Now let me just disconnect from my internet. Okay. So now what this thing will do is we just paste it. Take care of the indentations, else it will show up an error. Fine. Just delete these things. Super done. Now what we need to, we will be deleting this place. Okay. So I'll just delete this. Not showing an alert box. Just remove this place. Well, we will see what is happening Okay, don't worry for that. Okay, so what you JavaScript, we need to follow proper syntax. It's okay if you don't, but you need to do so. Now dollar message should be like, mm, you are, are logged in successfully, taking you to add patients page. Now we will be in need to make this thing. Okay, but for now let's just see what is happening. Okay, so we'll just do like this. Okay, what is happening? So now we will be concatenating here about dollar message. Okay, and well, let's just see. Now you need to specify one thing. Echo, write with me, type with me, window dot location. This thing is really important. Equals, make one bracket. Well, this is not needed. Just pass one string here, colon of JavaScript, http colon slash slash local host slash, well, just copy this, just copy this, control C, control V, signin.php, remove this place, because let's see if we get proper colored ones. Okay, so now we have got the colored ones. Remember, if you don't get this colored ones now, then you are wrong at some place. Okay, dollar username, and this should be kept as, remove this, dollar psw. Well, we have psw now, variable name, right? Now let's just refresh, and it's saying that unexpected echo on 25. On line number 25, this echo is unexpected because of this semicolon. Just remember, now you got the error, right? Okay, so remember for the error, and well, we should get a pop-up message from here. We are forgetting something. Super fine, super fine. Well, we are just forgetting something. Okay, what is this again and again? To remember. Remove this flag. Refresh. Okay. Why is it the pop-up message is not shown? Well, let's just see. I have made in another files. This is directly a kind of, you can say, directly kind of syntax. Okay, so I will be adding this all things in the description. Just check it out there. And till then, let's just copy this, paste this thing once again, control V, check for the indentation, and you are logged in successfully, taking to add patients page. Control S, remove this map, hospital project slash, well, I just need to change well, let's just head down to our website, copy this part, paste it here, to be named as, okay, dot dot, okay, and well, what we need here is dollar username, and this should be kept as dot dot dollar password. Well, let's just see what is happening down there. Well, what is happening? Okay, so it's not go showing any pop message, right? Okay, 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 okay. It's fine. Well, you can say it's fine. Okay, let's just try with another type of quotes. Make this things smaller ones. see what's a window dot location here. It's perfectly fine. Well, what's happening now? What we will be doing is we will be seeing this whole error. Okay, we will be seeing. Don't worry for that. Well, where is it ending? Now this is a smaller one. We need to remove this one. Okay, remove this one and add a one at the last. So this place is perfectly fine. Well, just let's see for this one. Keep one like this and one like this. Once again. Okay, looks nice. Let's see. Okay, so now let's just remove this part. I think we need to remove. Refresh this page once again. Login. What's happening actually here? So now let's just see what's happening. Let's just head down to this place. Uncaught syntax error missing after argument list. So we are having one error, right? So let's just head down to this place. And what is the error? And there is no error actually. We are missing something. Okay, let's just see if we can go like this. Control C. Paste it here. And let's see if we can refresh and get the message. Okay, so it's saying that we are having a problem here. Okay, let's see what's the problem. Alert by this way. Save this. Refresh. Okay, this is now done perfectly. At last. Now what we'll be doing is making a file in addPatience.php where the username is like this and password is like that. Where username is like this dot $username and this thing should be taken down to $PSW. Right? Let's just see what is happening. Login. Okay. And okay, this we'll be removing this part and it's taking one more semicolon at the end. So well, what we need to do is we just need to keep it here and remove the signin.php part. Okay, refresh. Okay, we need to go back. Okay, and well, now this whole thing is perfectly fine. So now you can also try here to keep dollar message. Let's try dollar message. Let's see if we get the same thing again. Okay, so now it's working perfectly then. Let's try to remove this small quotes once and let's see if we get the same thing again. Remove this part. So let's see if we are getting. Okay, so the problem was with the quotes. Okay, you got that? Why were we facing the problem? I think now you might have understood. Okay. Right. So in the next video, what we will be doing is we will be making this addPatience.php file. So and at that place, this thing would be needed at the most. So well, this time we are ending. And till the next video, take care. Goodbye. See you.